Gifted Slammers started the fall 2011 season very strong, getting 2 wins against the league at beautiful Shell Creek Park in Island Park. Even though the offense didn't start as strong as the Slammers would have liked, they eventually kicked it into gear and had a pretty big night. Manager John Larocchio went 4 for 5 with a double, 5 RBI, a run scored, and a sacrifice fly. He came up in some big spots and drove in some big runs for the team. Steve Perkowski had a big bases-clearing triple at the end of Game 1, essentially blew the game wide open and locked up a victory in the first game of the season for the Slammers. Though it may not be glamorous, something has to be said about the fact that Joe Nosworthy took 5 walks on the night. Yes, the stat book may say he was 0 for 1, but the fact that Joe got on base 5 times throughout the entire night while showing tremendous patience at the plate was just huge for the team's rallies on offense. Which brings us to Mr. Nappy. Chris went 3 for 5 with 2 doubles, 4 RBI, and 3 runs on the night. In fact, 2 of those RBIs were the go-ahead RBIs the Slammers needed to seal their second victory in Game 2. It's because of this that he has been named the night's Offensive Player of the Night. This is actually his first Offensive Player of the Night since rejoining the Slammers back in the summer. Congratulations, Nap. It's really nice to have such a clutch player in Slammers Blue.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more...
Defense! Defensively, the Slammers played very well all night and even shined at times. And the main reason why was this young man.
Oh, Mike Gelman.
Manning his old stomping grounds of shortstop. Mike was involved in 2 pivotal double plays and even made a sick play up the middle on a ground ball that ricocheted off pitcher Mark Louis' leg. It's safe to say that Mike Gelman kept the Slammers in the game defensively both games, and as a result has been named the night's Defensive Player of the Night. The Slammers will be leaning on him heavily this fall season for sure. The night's other defensive star was Steve Perkowski, who has the ability to just take over a game in left field. Steve had an assist at third base, nailing a base runner trying to advance, and was involved in a really awesome double play. Here's what happened. There was a base runner that left first base thinking there was only 2 outs, so he was jogging. Thing was, there was only 1 out, and it was a fly ball hit to Steve. When the base runner realized his mistake and tried to get back to first base, Steve threw a
Laser
to first base to double up that runner. It was beyond words. The Slammers are lucky to have a player of his caliber in such an important position like left field. It's been said before that the Slammers are a team that show a lot of fight. No matter what the situation is, they really rally around each other and push hard to get themselves a victory, and that's a really impressive trait for a team to have. The Slammers now sit at 2-0 and are obviously tied atop the Ted Williams Division III ABA standings. There's a tough road ahead for sure. The Slammers will be ready for whatever gets thrown their way.